All right, hey everybody, welcome back to another video series we're doing on Murdock, the German Shepherd with no eyes. Right now what we're focusing on in training is solidifying a communication system with him. Good. It's where he knows to move to us. He also understands a little bit of touch signaling from us, okay? So the first thing that we're trying to work on as far as communication goes is leash. So what we want to do is desensitize his opposition reflex. So I put a little bit of tension into his leash here. Right, I back up a little bit. I want him to move, good, want him to move in my direction. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that, but basically I put a little bit of deliberate tension into his leash. I back up until he starts making movement to me. As soon as he starts making movement deliberately to me, I say good, and then he can come to me for a reward, okay? So just watch right here. Tension on the leash, good, right? He's moving a little bit with it, but he's not coming directly to me. Okay, so just patience here is your key. So just checking out a few things. Good. And then whenever I reward him, first thing I do is I touch him with the back of my hand on his face, and then I show him where the inside of my hand is, where the food reward is. That's our communication for delivering the reward. Okay. So I'm gonna put a little bit of tension on this leash right here, back up. Once he starts moving, good. Right? Notice how he's not directly coming to me. That's all right. There's no reward for not coming to me other than he's just kind of doing his own thing, sniffing around. Good. Notice how he specifically turns his face to me. In that situation, I know that he's looking to come right into me. Good boy. So notice how whenever he approaches me, right, either I'm putting leash tension into that, good, putting tension into that leash like I just did. As soon as he approaches me, I touch the back of my hand to his face to signal that I'm trying to give him a reward. It's also letting him know where my hand is at, okay? So tension in the leash, good, right? He's walking to me, back of the hand to his face, not in a mean way, just physical touch. A little bit of touch there, and then immediately flip it over, good. Flip it over right here so he can have that food reward, okay? Other thing you wanna pay attention to as we continue these videos is his tail position. So this time his tail is up pretty horizontal, which is a friendly type position, comfortable type position. All right, we wanna see that. We wanna see horizontal wagging. That means he's being friendly. Right, if his tail's all the way up and wagging, that's more dominant. Good, see that? I put a little bit of tension in the leash. As soon as I see him making movement to me, I say good. Touch the back of my hand to his head right there and then deliver the reward, okay? So if you see his tail position right now, you know, it's going a little bit good. It's going a little bit horizontal, then it's coming down a little bit. Coming down is just a relaxed position in this situation. If it goes good, if it goes down and it starts curling up underneath him, that's more of a nervous or insecure situation. Good. So that time he actually put tension into the leash himself. He went that way, leash kind of tightened. He immediately turned to come to me. I said good, and then delivered the food reward. Good. So there's a couple things going on right now. We're solidifying that communication system. Good, we're solidifying that relationship. All right, and then we are working on that leash opposition reflex where if there's tension on the leash, we want him to turn and go in the direction that the leash is going, okay? So there is a little bit of tension on the leash right now. As soon as he gives way to it, starts coming to me, good, right? Then we initiate the reward for giving into that leash. So that's the focus in training right now, okay? But it is good to see him, good. Start becoming more confident, seeing that tail position come up to a very relaxed, comfortable position. That's letting us know that our relationship building is going along on the right lines, right? So look at the leash tension right there. I'm gonna back up a little bit to instigate him to move in this direction. As soon as he gives in, starts moving my way, right? I'm letting him know, good. Then I'm touching him with the back of my hand, good. Delivering that food reward, okay? So I really wanna pair his understanding of moving to me gets him a reward. Also, giving into the leash gets him a reward versus pulling against it. All right, that's all we're focused on right now. We're also doing some relationship building, and the way we're gonna do that is just taking him on some walks and then coming out doing stuff like this right here, okay? So a little bit of tension in the leash. Back up a little bit. Good. Once he gives in, he gets that verbal marker, then he gets that food reward. And we're also just paying attention to his ear position, paying attention to his tail position, okay? But just an example of the session we're doing with him, he's got no eyes, right? So we need to rely upon his smell, his hearing, and his physical touch to be able to communicate with him and help him be super comfortable no matter where he goes. Good boy, okay? So if y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments below. We're gonna continue showing you guys some of our sessions that we're doing with him, and appreciate your support. Hit that subscribe button. See y'all next time.